Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Technological Journey. This is an expert pack based on GregTech Community Edition, and I'll be honest, I'm no expert in GregTech, so I guess as the pack progresses, the speed of uploading videos may slow down a bit, so I might need to learn more about GregTech, and Gregicality. Um, Anyways, as you can see, I have already started playing for a while. I think I have played around an hour. Just got some basics down, like I did some mining, resources gathering, uh, did some early quests, I guess. With that out of the way, I guess let's start the episode. So, it's been around an hour or two, I think. Let me check. Um, yep, around 2 hours. I've set up some Steam machines over here, some furnaces, some storage, the basic stuff. And I also did, some quite a bit of mining actually, but with this super hammer that the quest book gave us at the beginning, it really helps. So I have a bunch of ore here. Um, on the quest side, I actually completed the beginning chapter, and I'm actually halfway through the Steam Age. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record like the voice and my voice during this because the neighbors were very loud at the time, so I had to find a quieter time to record. But basically, yeah, I just got some machines here. We're now aiming at making the primitive blast furnace and also the primitive Alice motor. But I'll be honest, the fire breaks are really expensive, and that's our goal right now to make the uh, Alice motor and also the steel dust thing. I forgot, but yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get the blast furnace. And there is the primitive blast furnace controller over here. So I think we are now able to build a multi-block somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Um, Maybe around here. So the structure is a 3x4, I think, with the oh, we're missing one block. So put this guy here, and I think this is a valid primitive blast furnace. These guys down, and yep, they're producing steel, which is very nice. Also we should make the primitive Alice motor, and also there's actually the time in a bottle in this Modpack. Um, and it's pretty cheap considering we have the scanner and the prospector. Should be pretty easy to find the diamonds, the respective ores for making the time in the bottle. But I'll do the main quest first, I think. But yeah, these requires like more ULV buzz, which is raw iron, a lot of bronze. Like this is already like 2 stacks of bronze, I think. So yeah, it's gonna take a while of crafting, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. So yeah, there's our first ULV machine case. Um, Pretty nice, huh? Alright, I was just trying to craft the input bus, but then I just realized that we actually need tin cable, which takes tin wire, rubber sheets, and string. We can get the string from shearing sheeps and macerating wool. Rubber sheets, we can go chop down some rubber trees and put the sticky resin into the compressor. The tin wire is gonna take like a tin plate, but it shouldn't be like that painful. But I mean, it is still a process. Oh, that is satisfying, especially the breaking sound. Like when you break it, like that sound it makes. That's pretty cool. And also, I realized there's like one rubber tree drops like a lot of saplings. I've cut down like 3 trees and it already gave me like 3 saplings. That's like an insane amount, but I guess we'll get more rubber from this, which is pretty cool. There is our 8 bronze hole. Very cool. So I think we're missing the primitive alloy smelter, yeah, the controller and also the input buses, which shouldn't take that long, but you know, it might. So yeah. Oh, this is so satisfying. Picking up all the blocks with this really OP hammer. Yeah, even the mining, it's absurd. Like, I mean, it's like efficiency 15, isn't it? So it really helps mining not being that tedious. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool feature, I would say. That's our last piston. There is our primitive alloy smelter. So I think we basically finished the quest. Oh yeah, we still need to make the input buses. So I think this is the recipe. Oh, I think we need a few more hot ingots and convert them into the raw iron and convert them into the plate. So now we can make our, oh never mind, we need these guys to be the cable version. But now we have our first ULB machine hole. Very cool. So now I think we need 2 input buses. Uh oh. Um we need a output bus, which should be reverse. Yep. And we also need a input hatch, which is, oh, a glass. There is our glass, and there is our input hatch. So we have finished the primitive alloy smelter. It took us a while, but we actually managed to get the smelter, the alloy smelter. So let's clear some room. All right, so I'm following the multi-block guide, but it says we have to have an input bus here and an output bus, another input bus here with this motor on top, I think. And we need an input hatch at the back and all bronze at the top. It should be pretty easy. So we need to place our fire bricks, except this guy over here. Yep, and then I think fill it in, and also with our bronze hole. And this should be we have our primitive alloy smelter. Well, that took like so long, I will be honest, but we can now make red alloy ingots through the smelter, which is pretty cool. So we need steam, we need redstone and copper to make the red alloy ingots. I'm not sure how we're gonna get the steam from there, so I actually think I might wanna move this thing. So let's just break all of these and all right. So we have our alloy smelter. We got all of our alloy smelter blocks. So since the red alloy needs steel to make, oh shit. All right. So it has been a long time since the last part. But I've managed to gather all of the blocks of the alloy smelter, and since making the red alloy requires steam, so we actually have to use the boiler to get some steam over to the smelter. And I think the holes can be in different slots, so I think instead this was originally the output hatch, but I think if we put an input hatch over here, output bus and input bus here, I hope it still forms a multi-block, but might not, which is, it might not, well, let's just hope, I guess. So we just fill these blocks around here, and like this, surrounding them with the bronze. Oh, there should be a valid aloe smelter, so we can smell stuff. But in order to get um the red aloe ingot, we need steam, as I just said. So we need to use these pipes, and they're really deadly. I just died there once. So, anyways, I think we connect them here, and this guy should be receiving steam. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, by the way, this guy's not outputting much steam at all. So, oh, I hope it has enough steam to make us a batch of red alloy ingots, but for now, we can make one at least. So it's redstone and like copper. Alright, so I just mined up a bunch of redstone and it's currently being smelted, but if we put some redstone in here, it should start producing the red alloy, and I think there's already one at the output bus. Uh, so we got the red alloy. Alright guys, so in order to get the next quest finished, which is the fuse quartz, we actually need to have some nether quartz to Alice melt with the steam to get some fused quartz, but unfortunately we cannot find any nether quartz in the overworld, so I'm gonna take uh, a tour to the nether and find some fused quartz, and hopefully nothing bad's gonna happen to us, finger crossed, but you never know what's gonna happen in the netherite, so let's go. Alright, so we have some nether quartz here, so if we just put some in here. Oh, we need more, of course. It should be making fuse quartz, I think. Oh, it has to be the same bus, right? Or this has to be clear. Oh, yep. We got our fuse quartz. Next, we're gonna make the enderval, which is just a fuse quartz surrounding a cauldron, which is just 14 iron, which isn't a large amount by any chance. Alright, this should give us the iron plates and the cauldron, just like this. There is our enderwall. And oh, it gives us some conduits too. Alright, so the next two things, probably the last I'm gonna make is the glass tube and also the item conduit, which is just some pulsating iron, which is just some uranium, and also some glass tubes, which is an alloy of glass dust and a ball mold from some steel plates. Oh, that's expensive. Alright, so if we put some glass dust and some ball mold, it should start making the glass tubes, I hope. Oh, there's some, I think. Yep, pretty cool. And the last thing we need is some pulsating iron, which is just some uranium. So let's go mining again, I guess. Right. There's a pulsating iron ingot, and of course we need some conduit binder, I think. Yep, we got a bunch here. Um, yeah, let's move these guys up. Alright, so we should be able to do this, and there is our item conduit. And oh, we got some extract speed upgrades here. Probably going to be useful later on, but as you guys can see here, we have basically did everything. Oh, actually not everything, but most things in this chapter, maybe except the wrench and the time in the bottle. Yeah, I think we're ready for LVH now, and we can make our first circuits, like, you know, the power, the wire mill, stuff like that. So I think this is a good wrapping up point. I'm sorry my English is really bad, so but anyways, um I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode, and